Hello, folks. Cynthia Ann Layton here. Dealing with the fear, because quitting will not help you. I'm here to be an encourager, a person to give you hope and encouragement, because life does have fears, whether they're tiny ones today, bigger ones, or there's a lot of them. You can overcome the fear, even when you don't recognize it. You see, sometimes people don't recognize that it's a little bit of fear that's actually holding them back, and they quit. But I want to make it in your life so that you're not a quitter, so that you're a finisher, so that you adjust instead. Yes, including adjusting your goals, because sometimes goals do need to be adjusted. After all, you make up your mind to do them, and you can make up your mind to change them. It needs to fit reality. This is about making your dreams into reality and using goals as tools. So let's look at dealing with the fear, because quitting isn't going to help you. This is Cynthia Ann Layton. Thanks for being here. And let's take a look here. Yes, dealing with the fear, because quitting is not going to help you. Failure is not final. For example, I just failed to be able to figure out how to get my little slide showing here on the screen for you. But you know what? Failure isn't final. So I kept at it, did little things, and here it is, ready for you. And failure isn't final. Even if it does mean readjusting your goals as well as your actions. My guess is your fear isn't really about failing, though. It probably isn't about the failure issue, although a lot of people say that it is. My guess is that it's the feeling that the future is unknowable, that the future is full of uncertainty. Even the rest of this day, it's uncertain, it's unknown, it's unknowable. I'm here to encourage you to skip the shortcuts, to dig in and allow yourself the room for growing yourself with true transformation and providing significant supports. Now, one of those is that your brain craves reality. Your brain craves variety. And so if you bore your brain by doing some new skill over and over again, you're probably not going to gain that new skill. On the other hand, if you accept that there's going to be setbacks, if you accept even total failure when it happens, like when I tried to turn on those slides for you, that was total failure, right? But I didn't give up. I kept at it, and here you have the slides. I'm using them as a way of sharing with you at a time when, yeah, I'm in pain. That's part of my reality that I'm overcoming. And you can overcome whatever it is you need to overcome too, as long as you do it in small ways. And sometimes that means not having big deadlines, but instead moving forward in small ways from one day to the next. Perhaps even year after year, repeating that same pattern, if that's where you are. But you know what? There's going to be bumps along the way. Boom, 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 boom. Life is like that. It's bumpy. And when you accept that there are going to be setbacks as well as total failure and bumps along the way, hey, you can relax. You can skip the shortcuts. You can allow yourself to feel the calmness that comes about when you dig in for true transformation and give yourself significant support, because little supports are significant. One way to do that is to recognize that with each failure comes a little bit of strength, a little bit of wisdom, and a lot of courage. Because when you fail at something, you've achieved something substantial. You tried something and it didn't work out the way you expected. And if you're not looking for shortcuts, that's okay. If you're looking for true transformation, it's okay. Because the significant support you're digging into is that strength, that wisdom, that courage that you're gaining deep, deep, deep inside, so that you feel that you can continue to move forward. You see, life is more about exploration. And exploration isn't a shortcut kind of process. Exploration is paying attention to what's going on right here with you, here and now. Paying attention and taking action based on what you learn. There are really no silver bullets. I know everybody seems to say this one thing, this one thing, this one thing is what you need, but there's going to be more of them because life changes. Those uncertainties, those unknowables, they creep in. They creep in and they happen. So as long as you're not taking shortcuts, as long as you're digging for true transformation and you're giving yourself significant support, including the variety that your brain craves, it doesn't matter that you're not finding silver bullets, because even when you find something that works in one situation, it might not work tomorrow. And so if you rely on it too much instead of relying on yourself, you're not doing the right thing, right? Doing the next right thing is what is going to get you to your next fit for you. It is hard work. Life is hard work. And a lot of life is out of your control. When you dare to persist, though, you're more likely to turn your dreams into reality. Situations that you survive help you to know who you are and what you value and who you value, as well as guide you to what you need to do next. And that's sort of what it's about. What is it that you need to do next, today? You, looking in the mirror, where are you now? How are you using the blessings that you have to move from where you are now to where you are going to be tomorrow? Because what you do next does matter. And it's probably going to be out of your comfort zone. Yep, that's probably why you're feeling fear. People that aren't feeling fear, either they don't really know what's going on, or they're doing something that they've done over and over and over and over again. And you know what? They're probably going to get bored eventually. But even so, we don't need to judge them. What we're looking at is you and your fear. Realize that when you step into something new, you probably have little to no skills to deal with the new parts of it. And yet you can do it. And when you've been in situations that are hard, you know you can figure things out. You learn with practice. Don't just look for book learning or just look at other people's learning or just listening to people. Learn with practice. Go out and do things. Put in the effort. Yeah, it is hard work. You do need to put in effort. A little bit here, a little bit there. It adds up. Pretty soon, you've got a lot going on. And you're moving forward because of it. Get feedback. Because feedback, whether it's your eyeballs on what you've done or other eyeballs on what you've done, giving you feedback, helps you to move forward faster and in a way that fits you and other people better. Mix the unknown with the known. Because there are things that you do know what to do. So mix those in. While your brain does crave variety, some of the things that you've done in the past can bring a great deal of comfort to you. So mix them in. Don't just do all new stuff. That can be a little too scary. Do some of the things that bring you comfort. It might be something as simple as a cup of hot tea with a little bit of lemon in it. Taking a sip in the here and now and realizing, that particular cup of tea, I think I squeezed a little too much lemon in. Definitely. I'm going to pour a little more tea into that when I finish this. Exploring, right? I squeezed a lot of lemon in. I added a little bit of tea out of the pot. Life is like that. Yes, like that pot of tea with a little bit of too much lemon in the cup that you poured into. Okay, doing what's next. Yeah, for me, what's next is going to be pouring a bit more tea into that cup so that the lemon tastes refreshing instead of overpowering. What's next for you? Dealing with the fear. Yeah, because quitting will not help you. Check out kubardee.com. That's my website. What's kubardee? What's it all about? Simple things that disrupt fear. Hope to see you on the other side. This is Cynthia Ann Layton. Thanks so much for being here. And I hope to see you at more of my YouTubes. Please do subscribe. Yes, click on subscribe right now. Pause, and go ahead, click subscribe. So I want to see you again. And I'm getting better, I promise. I'm getting feedback. I'd love your feedback right here in the comments too. Thanks so much. And